What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 12 and today's topic will be looping statement in Rust. So in the last tutorial we have discussed on the conditional statement. So there we have already discussed on if, else, else if and if else together. So from this tutorial onwards we'll be going to talk about what are the different looping techniques are available within Rust, and we'll see their use cases using code snippets. Okay, so first thing first, what is loop statement? So loops are used to execute a block of code more than once. So I think everybody is familiar with these things, and it means suppose you are having a block of code which is written like print hello world, and if you want to execute print hello world multiple times, so you need to do some sort of looping. Either if you're coming from C, a while loop is there, for loop is there, some other loops are there. If you're also coming from Python is also having for loop or while loop, whatever. Okay, so simply for the same thing, Rust provides several looping techniques. These are loop, while and for. So these are actually keyword: loop keyword, while keyword and for keyword. So for this tutorial we'll be only discussing about loop keyword. So loop keyword is execute the same block of code over and over again and again forever until you explicitly tell it to stop. For example, there should not be any condition. For example, if you think about that for statement or for keyword in C or Python having some sort of condition, while is also having condition. So Rust supports while and for as well as loop. So within loop there is no condition. You just start with your block loops, and inside that you can execute multiple times the same block of code. Okay, so we'll see the example of loop without explicit stop. So we'll write one piece of code here. So we start with main, and after that like this, and we'll like this, and probably we'll see this is loop example. Okay, like this, and we want to do a looping here. Actually Control X, and we'll put this thing here. Okay, so like this. So what I'll do, we'll do this thing, and let's run this thing. See, it is executing. So let me stop this thing. Need to stop. Sure, why this is not executing? This is not stopping. We need to execute this thing. Okay, so you need to just press Ctrl C, then it will be automatically stop. So this is the code, guys. So I'll keep this thing for 1 minute probably. For example, if someone is watching this thing or writing this code directly for their terminal or whatever, so I'm just keeping this for 1 minute. So before going to this next video, I will explain this thing. So this is a loop keyword. It is always starts with this parenthesis, and inside that you have to run your block of code which you want to execute. So here what is happening, so print ln is getting executed multiple times, and it is printing over here. So this is very simple, and as I told you, for loop keyword there should not be any condition, only your executed or would be executed block which you want to execute. Okay, so let me take a copy paste of this thing, and I'll put this thing here, and in the next part we'll see example of loop keyword with explicit stop. We'll use one stopping techniques, or one technique which is explicitly stop the block. So what I'll do now, so this is the block of code. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll just define one variable I equals to 0, and what will happen, we'll increase the counter here like this. It means I is getting increased 1 at a time after every execution, and after that we'll compare this thing. If I is 10, then we'll break. Okay, like this, right? So what is happening here, you have to understand. I is 0, okay, then I need to be increase every time. After then it is like here it is I is 0, I equals to I plus 1. Every time it will be getting executed, and whenever I equals to 10, that time the block should be like stops and the program should be terminated. But we'll get one error once we run this thing. Okay, we'll discuss this thing now. Sorry, I actually forgot to save this thing. Now what we'll do, and I will run this thing now. So we'll get an error. See, cannot assign twice the immutable variable. So now you guys remember we have done in our second tutorial what is mutable and what is immutable. So by default all variables are immutable in Rust. So now you are assigning 0 to 1, 1 to 2 like this. So this is not allowed. So what you have to do, you have to write let mute, right? Then if you can execute this thing, see, only 10 times, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so this is very simple. Again, I will write this thing or I'll keep this thing open, so if someone is writing the code directly, it will be easier for him or her to understand. So I'll keep this thing wait like as it is for 1 minute, and after that we'll end the video. Okay, so before moving to the conclusion, let me explain this thing here. So here we define the variable with mute keyword just because we want to execute this statement again and again. So 0 will be increased with 1, then 1 to 2 like this, and here we are actually checking the condition whether I equals to 10 or not. If I equals to 10, this loop will be like the control will be exited from this loop and the program will be terminated. So only until 10 we'll get this value or get this statement printed. So in this way you can explicitly stop any loop which is actually being controlled by loop keyword. So this is also one very good example. So I just created this thing. So definitely it will help you guys to understand the logic, but you need to do some sort of practice. Until and unless you are not doing your practice, it will not help you. And this thing, so now you understand why we did this mutable or immutable things in our past videos, right? So just to clear our concept, or else it will be difficult for you to understand. For example, if I run this code and that time I just explain this, okay, you have to write this mutable things, cause or else it will not allow you to assign the variable again and again. So that time it will not help you. It doesn't make any sense. So that is why I created those tutorials, so that you guys will feel comfortable, and also it will be easier for you guys to understand the logics in the future. So whenever we get some sort of difficulties or any things which you need to improve, I will explain these things then and there, and also will try to put as much as possible with the code snippet. So then actually it will help you guys to learn faster. But I'll highly recommend you guys to do some sort of research, do some sort of coding, try to do some sort of practice. Whatever till now we have taught, it is enough for start writing code. So I'll highly recommend you guys to do some sort of coding. Until and unless you are not writing your own code, it is not going to help you. So enough of talking, guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, hit the like button. If you actually enjoying our videos, keep some sort of comments so that we should know that whether our videos are doing good or bad. And if you also have some sort of suggestion, feedback, complaints, you can definitely write me. I'll try to improve our quality. And special thanks to all Udemy students. Thank you very much for enrolling this course. Each and every one of you are definitely indirectly or indirectly or directly supporting me to come up all this sort of contents every day. You guys are the motivation for me, and I will try to keep my quality always higher, so that it will be also easier for you guys to understand the contents. I know most of you already requested for one of the tutorial which is not done yet. I'll try to finish the course, and I will come up with the brand new series in the month of March or end of February. But till then, keep patience, keep watching our videos, keep watching our YouTube channel just the way you did in the last year. Please support us this year as well. So that's it, guys. That's all for today. Hope to see you in the next tutorial. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.